Ty the Dog Guy on the Daily, and I wanted to talk a little bit about what dog training is, because I have like this very like linear mindset to where I'm always trying to like just use logic and A to B, make sure things fit the right way. And so someone like that, I'm always like reducing things to their core. And when I do that with dog training, when I reduce dog training to its core, what we get is one concept: controlling outcomes. If you can control outcomes, and you can do that for a long enough period of time, you've trained your dog. And so what do I mean by controlling outcomes? So what are the outcomes that you want from any given scenario, scenario is probably the best word for it, from any given scenario. So let's say somebody rings my doorbell and my dog jumps all over the place and barks like crazy. That's not the outcome I want. What is the outcome I do want? I want my dog to go over to his bed and lie down. Well, I need to control that outcome. And if I can do that 10 times, 20 times, 30 times, 100 times, whatever, if I can do that enough times, the dog is trained and won't have that problem anymore. But I have to control that outcome. I have to make sure that I know what it takes to teach the dog to come so he leaves the door and go to his bed and to stay put and things like that. Same thing, we're walking down the street, my dog lunges and tries to get aggressive. What is my job? It's to control outcomes. Now, as I present this, and as I present it to clients, and as I just, as I talk about this, it makes sense. The problem is folks don't often think in these terms. They think of, here's what's happening, I want it to stop, or here's what's not happening, I want it to start, whatever the case might be. And so folks aren't really thinking in terms of controlling outcomes. They're thinking of what's happening right now, and I need to do something right now, when in reality you need to plan for the now. Somebody's going to ring your doorbell. You're going to go on a walk and encounter another dog. You're going to be off leash camping. Things are going to occur. It's your job to know what's going to happen, plan for it, and train in order to control those outcomes. Like I say, it's really as simple as that. If you can control outcomes over and over and over, you've got a trained dog, you've got no more behavior problems, and life is much happier.